spoiler review?
Nah, spoiler free. Yeah, this is your boy Brian Meezus, Darth Brian Meezus. My Princess Dark Sheep. Dark Sheep. You all right?
Dark Sheep.
All right, Dark Sheep. All right. Anyway, this is the spoiler free review. The new trilogy. Honestly, I just gotta say, it's like Legend. Like it doesn't count.
It's letting itself down. It's letting itself down.
It's letting itself. What was the movie? What was the point of it? It had no plot, dude. Like no.
The movie had okay. This is gonna be light side, dark side kind of discussion here.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
The movie has a plot. It's the execution was done very poorly.
Yeah.
And like, there were so many things just thrown at us that like it's great, but the problem is the movie just had different feels. Like at one moment it's like, oh yeah, darkness. Like we're gonna be, and the next minute it's like
it builds momentum and then just kicks you in the balls. Yeah. You know, and that's what I don't like about it.
And like the movie. A couple minutes.
Anyway, with the spoiler free review, it's like the characters that you are expecting explanation, like all the ones Phasma, Snoke, you don't get them. I'm sorry.
Don't expect
a lot
anything.
Of answers. Don't expect. You'll get no answers.
Do not expect world building in this movie.
Yes.
That's the saddest part of it all. Do not expect world building in a Star Wars movie.
There's no revelation like Luke, I am your father kind of thing. No,
like,
there's none of that.
Like there's no world building in a Star Wars movie. That is insane. No. Mind you, I can say George Lucas. You can talk about all the bad shit about George Lucas and writing story. He knew how to build the world.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's how I respect him.
Uh-huh.
But this movie, this franchise is all about individual characters and like
that don't really matter. That don't really contribute. That don't have a difference on the
and literally the characters we're getting relationships with, we're getting connections with, are characters you never expect that from.
Yeah.
Like this movie, two characters that are literally the headlines of the movie. Literally like, hey, we met for the first time. Nice to meet you. And it's like, oh shit. It's literally, you guys have not met. This is the second movie.
The second movie.
Never met.
30 seconds left to go in the movie. And you guys just finally meet. And then when they meet, it's not like for an actual purpose. Like, hey, hold on, nice to meet you.
This movie had so many moments where, like, I like how they were trying to do, like, old generation, new generation ways of thinking. I did like that. That was a wonderful idea. But at the same point, at the end of the movie, you see that the old way of thinking does not work. And that's, I think the movie's, like, I think that was the message he was trying to portray. Didn't execute it very well, but that like old things have to give way to new things and new ideas and new But like the passing of the torch was done better in The Force Awakens than it was done in this.
It was.
And that's
it gave you hope. Like anticipation, like what's gonna happen. Like the training. None of that happens in this movie.
That's a little spoilerish.
I'm sorry. Well, they have to know.
The passing of the torch in this movie, it wasn't there. Yeah. As much as you could say, like, it was there, there was no, like, all right, here's the old cast giving away to the new cast. That happened in this movie. It's still, and mind you, it was only, like, Han really doing all the passing of the torch.
Yeah.
This movie, there's none of that.
Yeah.
This movie...
Well, sort of, kind of, with Luke and Rey.
Not really.
Sort of, I said sort of, I'm trying to give it, like, honestly, you're right. I'm just trying to give it some kind of benefit.
Like, Luke and Rey's relationship is very, very scarce in this movie. As much as one can say, like, especially how Rey, at the end of the movie...
Oh, I got a fart again, bro, my bad.
Oh, god damn it, bro. Don't fucking need you.
My bad, yo. Them gushing farts, yo.
Gushing. Like, so, it's the fact that, like, we're expecting this big, like, It
gave us the worst lightsaber duel we've ever seen in all of Star Wars. Like, literally the worst. I just made my top 5 worst lightsaber duels. It gives us the worst. Honestly, I have to give this movie an F. And it pains me as a Star Wars fan. I have to give it an F. I mean, there are some great parts in this movie, but it brings nothing really new to the table for a movie that comes out in 2017. It doesn't push any boundaries. It doesn't take you to any emotional places. Like, it builds a lot of momentum, just kicks you in the balls. I said in one of my reviews earlier, because I was just in the moment, just happy to see Star Wars, a C-, but if you take the Star Wars bias out the way, it's really just an F movie that doesn't really give you anything. You know, The Empire Strikes Back gave you substance, you know, with the rebellion, Luke's training, becoming Jedi, that kind of stuff. You don't get that. Rian Johnson and Jar Jar Abrams are to blame. We must petition this. We must bring it to their attention. We cannot let this movie be critically acclaimed. We must speak out, because if you care about Star Wars and you care about what your children are going to grow up upon with Star Wars, you got to change this, okay? It's up to you, the fans. Wait a second. Anyway, guys, I'm doing plenty of Star Wars videos this week to try to catch you guys up, whatever I can, in the aftermath of this disappointment we know as The Last Jedi. So, stay tuned. It's your boy Brian Meezus. I'll see you guys next time with more Star Wars videos and other videos that I plan to do in this time period. All right.